Most of the time when you go to order parts or any kind of products from a manufacturer, most oftentimes, especially when it comes to electronics, you'll get a warranty or some kind of a RMA type of program that comes along with it. Places like Amazon and Newegg, for example, are known for their RMA programs. A lot of manufacturers, especially for PC components, are known for their RMA programs. Places like that I've heard of so far, like EVGA and Corsair, places like that tend to do really well with RMAs. So this is a little bit different type of example. I wanted to kind of share my personal experience with this because in this case, I wasn't the first person to own this particular product. However, the company that made the product stepped up and offered awesome customer service. I'm going to tell you all about it. Okay, so if you watched my channel recently, you know I love AsRock. I built a computer last year with it. I built with the AsRock Z270 Taichi motherboard. Well, earlier on this year, a friend of mine, Highlander, offered to sell me his X370 Taichi motherboard for a really good price, which I gladly accepted, of course. So he sent it over along with all the information. One of the things, if you noticed in my unboxing video, the only issue that was going on with this motherboard is that the screw on the top M.2 area was blocked because the screw had broken off. So what I was advised to do was, since he had just bought it in October of last year, since it's still under warranty, contact AsRock and see if they would do an RMA program for it. And I was a little curious about that, seeing if it would actually be something that would be possible to do, because oftentimes when I've heard about companies who do exchanges or warranties, most companies tend to deal with only just the primary buyer of the product. They don't really transfer warranties, although there are companies that do it. I don't know off the top of my head how many manufacturers actually do this, but I was advised, hey, these guys are awesome. They'll work with you. They'll do an exchange, no problem. So I contacted them. I sent them an RMA request via their website, and I sent all the information. I sent pictures of the board. I sent the serial numbers. I sent all the original invoice information. Basically sent them every piece of information that I was given, along with pictures describing what had happened. And surprisingly enough, they said, yeah, we'll approve that. I'm like, awesome, that's great. So I packed up the board. I packed it very well. In fact, I used a lot of bubble wrap in it. If you watch my X79 video, which I'll put a link to right up here, all that bubble wrap that came with that board, I used to pack up the X370 box to ship off to AsRock. And I sent with tracking and everything. So it arrived, and I followed the chain as it went through, and I got the email from them saying, okay, we've received it, give us time to process it, and then we'll send it out. So they gave me a shipping notice, and it got sent out. It sent out via FedEx, so I followed the trail back, and it just came in today. Here's the box. I've not opened this yet. So what I want to share with you is what the end result is as far as what came back from AsRock. So let's open this up and take a look. I don't do a whole lot of unboxings, so my unboxing skills are rudimentary, to say the least. Okay, a piece of styrofoam on top, and styrofoam and some cardboard on the bottom, and this is the box that comes in. So we will just set that off to the side, and now we'll open this up. This is funny. Oh yeah, you gotta love the irony of this. Okay, so what they did was they reused a different box to send this back. Check that out. Hey, you guys want to send me a Z370 board? I know it's not what's in here. That's hilarious. packed very, very well. I'm impressed. Yeah, they completely inverted the box. If you look inside, there's all the stuff for... Okay, guys, maybe I'll buy a C370 killer AC from you guys. I don't know. Wow, okay. Okay. Here we go. Hold this up so you can see that. Yep. And it came on a foam backing. As I look over the board, everything looks awesome and amazing. No problems whatsoever. That I'm going to put this back in here because put it back in the anti-static bag. That's cool. I give them imagination for that one. That points to you guys. So, what is my opinion of AsRock's customer service? Definitely top notch. I mean, it could not have gone any smoother or any easier. And they didn't really have to. And I don't know, I haven't checked their website to see if warranties are normally transferred or not. It may be this normal type of process. But you only have to pay shipping to them. They pay for the shipping out to you. And they send out via FedEx. At least that's the way mine arrived. So I got this back in a really short amount of time. So if anybody had any questions about how good AsRock's customer service is, this should be the proof right there. Absolutely no problem. It furthers my belief that I went with a really solid product. So thank you, AsRock, for providing awesome customer service. I am very, very impressed. So that's been my experience. Have you had similar experiences with AsRock? I'd love to hear your stories. Go ahead and drop them down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah. I'm getting ready to do the Ryzen build coming up. The only two things I have left to purchase for it is an SSD and a case. I did do a slight change on which case I'm going to be doing for the Ryzen build. I am still going to be doing an H500P case, not an H500M, and I'll go into that in a separate video as far as what my decisions were behind that. But basically the whole thought is that this board is going to go into a fractal design defined R6 with my R5 1600X because it has lots of hard drive storage. It has lots of drive storage. So that's what I really, really need, and it looks nice. So that's my thought process behind that one. So it's going to be a black and white build. It's going to be in a white case, so stay tuned for that one. If you like this video, by all means, go ahead and smack that thumbs up button. It's right down there. If you haven't already, and you want to see some more random content from yours truly with much shorter hair than I used to have, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down there. By all means, smack that sucker and don't let anything know what happened to it. As always, as I always say every time, live life a little randomly each day, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.